Neck roll parterre, 10 repetitions per side. Placing your ear on the mat, roll to the top of your crown, not the forehead, and down to the opposite side. Most of your weight, 90% of the pressure, is on your hands and your knees. Very little, only 10% of your weight, on top of your head. Although your chin moves to your chest, you're not tucking your chin and over-rotating your neck. You're exhaling ear to mat, exhaling ear to mat. Very little pressure, only contact in order to help you restore the motion of tilting ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. Exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down. Keeping the face relaxed, avoiding bracing, and focusing on slowly restoring the mobility of the neck. Neck roll bridge, 10 repetitions per side. Lying on your back, reach one hand overhead, opposite of the direction you're bridging. Roll over the shoulder and work to feel the ear coming close to the mat. Exhale as you lift, driving from your feet. The goal is to roll over the soft tissue of the shoulder, keeping the shoulder down in the direction that you're rolling. Exhale to lift, inhale to rest, exhale to lift. Working alternating directions. As you start to lift your chin higher, you'll open more space for your neck. No pressure on your neck, no weight on your head. This is not a neck bridge. Half shoulder roll, 10 repetitions per side. From hands and knees, rotate one shoulder down and lift the back knee if possible. The goal is to rotate only onto the soft tissue behind the shoulder, not onto the bone protruding on the top of the shoulder. Stay off the joint. Exhale as you roll the shoulder under and turn the palm up, alternating back and forth. If there's too much pressure, then keep the knees down and only tuck the chin in. But if possible, lift the back knee, relax the face, and allow all of the pressure to be rolling to the soft tissue of the shoulder. No pressure on the neck, no pressure on the head, as if you could tuck your chin back and forth, nodding up and down without any contact with the mat. Exhale as you tuck under, inhale as you recover, exhale as you tuck under. Alternating back and forth, screwing the arm deeper and deeper in rotation of the shoulder. The more that you turn the thumb over, the deeper the roll will become. See if you can lift higher with the back, extending the knees if possible, but if you feel any pain, keep the knees down and just work on the shoulder roll. Inside shoulder twist, 10 repetitions per side. With one arm extended, palm up, rotate the top shoulder down to the inside of the elbow. Your goal is to exhale as you rotate the shoulder on top of the extended arm, trying to bring chest to bicep, shoulder to the inside of the elbow as you exhale and roll over. Keep the arm in one line with your two shoulders. Don't let the arm come lower than your chest. Don't let it go higher than your neck. You want to keep it perpendicular to your torso and feel the discomfort building on the back of your shoulder plane. When you switch sides, make sure that you start over going shallow. Don't go deep and don't stretch. Your job is to remove the short range stiffness. So this is only a mobility drill, not a stretch. Don't go to the depth and try and hold it. Exhale, go to your edge, come right back. Just shallowly shaving off the short range stiffness until you restore the range of motion for the day. Outside shoulder swing, 10 repetitions per side. Extend one arm behind you, elbow locked, palm down. The top arm rotates from waist overhead to behind you. As you move behind you deeper and deeper, start moving knuckle to knuckle behind your back. So the back of both hands start coming together. Inhale, expand your chest. Exhale, pull the hand back closer to the hand behind you. Exhale as you move and switch sides. Slowly start shallowly as you work on the opposite arm, elbow locked, palm flat, fingers wide. Exhale as you go behind your back. Inhale as you come down to your waist. Exhale through the mouth, inhale through the nose. Small circles, Inhale and expand the chest, lifting the chest, bringing the shoulder blades together. Exhale, bring the fingers toward one another without bending the wrist. Keep the wrist straight and the fingers long. Dolphin bear squat, 10 repetitions. Down dog position, elbows down on the mat or on top of blocks. Exhale as you extend knees and bring the chest toward the back of the room, bringing your elbows farther and farther overhead. This controlled position will allow you to get more restored range of motion of elbow overhead. Kneeling elbow twist, 10 repetitions per direction. Start pressing into the mat, rounding your elbows and then locking them to extension, squeezing the triceps. Work around and back, squeezing them forward so that the elbow pits face away. When you switch directions, you're going to be working elbows back toward the thighs and then outward away from your body. Lock the elbows in, imagining that you're trying to turn the elbow points away from your head. Exhale as you squeeze, elbow locked. Kneeling elbow screw, 10 repetitions per side. From a kneeling position, round the fist down like you're punching into the mat. Use the outside sword of the forearm to rotate the elbow locked. Use your hand and knees in order to add support. Your goal is to pull the elbow in as far as possible toward your center line. Turn the thumb out when you switch to the outward rotation. Inward rotation, rotate the knuckles all the way into the mat with an exhale and squeeze the elbow locked with an exhale through the mouth. Kneeling saber, 10 repetitions. Hands and knees. Rotate the forearms down, then turn the thumbs over like you're holding two sabers. Exhale and place some of your body weight, like an upward facing dog, onto the top of your wrists. If this is uncomfortable, keep the weight back and your hips high to avoid straining the wrist. You will build strength over time through your exhale. Pull plank knee, 10 repetitions. Forearms down, forearms parallel, pull forward, tuck the tailbone, pull your elbows into your ribs with an exhale through the mouth. In the pull plank, do not press back. Sit back by placing the elbows down and relax back. Pull forward using forearms and hands, exhaling through the mouth. Keep your eyes down and your tailbone tucked. Exhale, pull the belly towards the spine for the pull. Bulldog seal, 10 repetitions each. Alternating hands, start first, hands turn inward, then rotate them outward. Begin shallow with fingers only pointing out toward the sides or in toward each other. And slowly over time, start to increase the point of rotation, exhaling each time. Don't force them into stretch. Just remove the initial short range stiffness for the day. This is a mobility drill. Exhale as you press the palms closer and closer to the mat and rotate farther and farther with the shoulders. Exhale through the mouth and squeeze the elbows locked at the end position by squeezing your triceps. Gear push-up, 10 repetitions per side. Laying down with one arm extended, rotate over onto the elbow, up onto the wrist, then down to the fist. You'll retreat back down to the ground slowly, one joint at a time. So exhale over to the top position, then wrist, elbow, shoulder back down to the mat. Exhale as you rotate over. Place some of the weight in the opposite hand so that you can begin to slowly increase how much pressure you experience and under control. Exhale and use the gear of your arm from shoulder, elbow, wrist, fist, exhaling through the mouth. When you switch to the opposite side, remember that your goal is to start slowly and shallowly. Begin with your arm extended, then exhale through the mouth, wrist, elbow, shoulder down. Exhale through the mouth, reach across, and each time add on one range of motion. So go deeper in your shoulder rotation, then more pressure onto your forearm, then slowly lift the elbow up and increase how much weight you can hold with your wrist. Then As strongly as possible, squeeze your fist and roll over onto your knuckles for the top position. Exhale through the mouth as you roll over. Inhale through the nose as you come down to recover. Exhale, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fist. Then fist, wrist, elbow, shoulder, back down to the mat. Arm thread, 10 repetitions per side. Reach one hand under the other posted hand. Keep the palm down, thumb turned back toward your feet. Exhale through the mouth, and you have two opposite motions. The posting hand presses the top shoulder to create space for the bottom shoulder to thread under. The underarm slides the hand along the mat, exhaling through the mouth to reach the arm deeper so the torso can rotate. There is shoulder mobility in the drill, but the goal is the thoracic or mid-back mobility of reaching under. Windshield wiper, 10 repetitions per side. One knee high, perpendicular to the ground, opposite knee drops. Keep the heel in contact, the sits bone, the bone that you sit on, in contact, and have no strain on the inside of the knee. Begin shallow. Your knee may not contact initially. You get 100% of the benefits of this drill by working at your own depth and speed, heel down, sits bone down, exhaling knee down as far as you can avoid knee strain. Shin box switch, 10 repetitions per side. Both knees drop to the ground. Reach back with the hands so that your sits bones both remain in contact with the mat. Both knees drop over, one internally rotating, one externally rotating. Heels are down, so you're rotating on the outside of the foot or the foot sword, and the inside of the foot or the instep. Exhale through the mouth as you drop both back and forth. Folding shin box press, 10 repetitions per side. Drop your shin box over, then reach across and place both forearms down on the mat. Switch your shin box, exhale through the mouth. Your goal? Place your belly on your inner thigh. Exhale through the mouth, do your shin box switch, exhale, forearms down, forehead down. Work to not stretch the lower back. Your goal is to place the belly on the inner thigh and increase hip mobility. This is not a lower back stretch. Exhale through the mouth and allow both hips to rotate even farther, removing even deeper short range stiffness. Inhale through the nose as you switch. Exhale, forearms down, forehead down. Knees back and forth, heels down. When you switch, each time take the elbow and reach all the way across and block the elbow on the knee. This will help you in adding the rotation at the waist or mid-back. So you have two motions, the hip mobility and the mid-back or thoracic mobility in this twist and press. Twisted shin box, 10 repetitions per side. Perform your shin box, reach underneath like the threading arm, but this time lay back. Don't reach under. Switch your shin box, arm through, lean back. So instead of trying to reach under like an arm thread, exhale, touch the elbow down to the mat, then lay back toward the knee, relax the head and shoulder down toward the mat. Exhale through the mouth each time. Start very shallow. Don't force this into a stretch. This is your deepest rotation, so your goal, focus on incrementally increasing the restored range of motion. Exhale through the mouth, fingers down, elbow down, shoulder back, head down. Inhale through the nose and switch. Exhale through the mouth, reach under, lay back. You'll find that over time, through repetitions, you will go deeper and deeper. As long as it's with ease, it is the right speed. If you feel strain in your face, pressure in your head, or compression in your belly, you're going too deeply and trying to stretch. Focus very shallow. Even if your elbows only touching and your shoulders not touching the mat. Exhale through the mouth and release or surrender the neck to gravity so that you're not attempting to strain into twist. You're only adding in a short-range stiffness remover. Seated spinal twist, 10 repetitions per side. Sweep the leg across, hug with forearm into the belly. Sweep the leg across, opposite elbow hugs the knee into the chest. Same shin box, but now step across the knee. If you have any knee discomfort, focus on extending the bottom leg rather than keeping it bent in shin box to remove the excess rotation at the knee. If your knees are healthy, then let's focus on the hip mobility. Keep moving back and forth, add your shin box switch. If you get lost, go back to your normal shin box switch. You'll still get 100% of the benefits. Sit up, don't twist at the neck. So keep your ears and your shoulders in one straight line. Only pull the knee into the belly, exhaling through the mouth and sitting upright. Though it looks like a twist, by pulling the knee in straight, you'll protect the lower back and gain all of the benefits from the drill. Inhale through the nose as you switch legs. Exhale through the mouth. Sweep the leg across. Slowly hug and release. Not a deep stretch. A mobility drill designed to shave off tension and prepare your body. When you alternate, focus on increasing depth by sitting more upright rather than imagining twisting over. It's an illusion that this is a twist. You're bringing your belly into your inner thigh and your knee into your chest as you sit upright and hug the knee in. By keeping both sits bones on the mat, you guarantee that the lower back will remain stable and you won't endanger the lower back with any type of excess rotation. Keep the ears between the shoulders so that you're not twisting and looking with your eyes. Hurdler shin box twist, 10 repetitions per side. Switch your shin box, but this time we're going to add in the extension of the leg and move toward what yoga calls a pigeon pose. As you switch your shin box, extend the toes and rotate the top hip down to inner thigh. Exhale through the mouth, turn hip over. Don't go to depth and don't hold this as a pigeon pose. This is only to add internal rotation and knee extension. Lock your knee if possible. Imagine turning the top of your foot or the laces of your shoe down to the mat once you move into your shin box. To protect the rest of your body, including your lower back, place your forearms down and your forehead down before you add on any rotation. Inhale through the nose as you switch. Exhale through the mouth as you place your belly on your thigh, forearms and forehead down, and extend the knee and turn the top hip down to inner thigh. Exhale, go deeper into the rotation, not deeper into a stretch on the bottom leg. Cat, cow, dog, 10 repetitions. Start with arching forward, tucking the tailbone. Place the hips down, belly down, chest down. Once the chest is all the way down, press the elbows back and release the tailbone up. The beginning of the posture moves from child pose, exhaling belly to thighs, arching mid-back. Then roll the shoulders back and collapse the elbows down so the chest retreats to the ground. Exhale all the way forward, thighs down, belly down, chest down. Then relax elbows back, pinching to ribs. To begin again, inhale through the nose as you retreat backward. Exhale, forward, tuck the tailbone, roll belly down, retreat, chest down, elbows back, sit back, relax back. Exhale through the mouth, relax down, inhale through the nose. Avoid pressing back and imagine releasing your tailbone up and placing your forearms down so that you can sit back with ease. Exhale under tension, keep the tailbone tucked as you move forward. Big dog worm, 10 repetitions per side. On hands and knees, lift one knee as high as possible. Chest down, belly down, hip down, thigh down. This is the challenge. Chest down, belly down, hip before thigh. So arch your knee as high as possible so that you can feel the hip bone touch before the thigh touches the ground. You can do this under control by using your hands to protect yourself. Turn your head away from the lifted leg. Exhale through the mouth. Place the chest down, belly down, hip bone down, then thigh bone down. Roll back and then start over. Inhale through the nose only when hands and knees are both on the mat. Exhale and roll. The more that you can lift the knee, the more you'll be able to expose the hip and add on the hip extension, which is the target of the goal. Inhale through the nose when you retreat back. Exhale through the mouth. Lift the knee, chest down, belly down, hip down, then thigh down. Exhale through the mouth. Head turns away. Arch as much as possible. Arch and press back. Keep the tailbone tucked so that you're not doing a push-up, but rolling one vertebra of the spine up off the mat. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale down. Inhale back. Exhale down. Inhale back.